I wanted to discuss today some of the accessories that are available for the Davis vertical feed and some of my thoughts on them. We have a bit of a mishmash here, and you'll see why in a moment. Okay. So, you saw me use this in a previous video. Unfortunately, the spring glue or whatever they used to weld it failed. However, with a bit of super glue, crazy glue, and little extra metal support, it's back up and running. So that's not really a problem. I can live quite happily with that. It'll work for years probably, and even if one of the ends pulls off, I can re-glue it in place. That's not really a problem. The binders that fit on here like this, good solid, they've got, I guess, some sort of solder to glue them there, and they've got these two sizes, so I'm not sure if it's written on here what they are. That one says looks like it's a 1/2 inch single binder, and that one's a double. Actually, that's definitely a binder, and that one looks like it might be more of a, I guess it's a single binder, because it can't be a rolled hem. Didn't look right, and that's fine. But then we know these machines are super great for the binders. However, there is a significant flaw with these. When I got my accessory pack, this had already been, the 1/2 inch had already been snapped off, and so had the 3/16. The metal is quite flimsy after many years. So that is disappointing, because these accessories are extremely difficult to find. I mean, it really is difficult. So got the underbraider, if you want to attach any cording, that works. The pin tucker, which I will probably demonstrate one day just for fun. And of course I've done a demo on the ruffler already. I don't have the addition to the ruffler which makes scalloped ruffles, and I'm on the hunt for one, but I will eventually get it. So I realized I have a problem. I no longer have any binders that fit this machine. So I thought, what can I possibly do about this? And then I put my brain in gear and realized that these pull-away binders might, just by some miracle, be adjustable enough to fit. And sure enough, that is what I've been able to do. So I took the hammer that I originally had, and I enlarged the hole here, tiny little bit, so that this screw would fit in, and then the rest of it's straightforward. All these binders fit. So I've ordered the remainder, a whole bunch of other sizes for this, which will be fantastic. And then it's just, you can either unscrew this and then just keep that as one attachment, or unscrew those two screws and then keep switching. But what it means is that anything that uses this design is an eligible attachment. So we've got this type of binder here, and we've got this type of binder here. So all of these will fit with a bit of adjustment, jiggery pokery. So that one's easy to fit, it just goes on like that. That's no problem. This one, I'm trying to remember how it goes on. It fits slightly differently. So this one needs to sit farther back, so I have to make some adjustments to that, but that's neither here nor there. It's very simple. And then it will sit there and it will work fine. So I just need to adjust this and move it back a bit more, which is neither here nor there. So it's very easy. So let me show you what this actually looks like when you do the change. So the original contraption I used is, let me just open this drawer here because I have a spare one here. I do. So this is this cheap attachment. I ordered them from China because everything You can get all of this industrial stuff from China very cheap. And this is just a pull-away edge guide. Alright? So it looks like this out of the pack. Just release it a bit and then it adjusts. So the problem we've got, let me find that, oh here it is. This doesn't fit in there naturally, but you can see how close in size it is. It's hardly, and I tried screwing it in and couldn't get it to go, and I didn't want to damage the thread. So I just got a drill bit which is the right size, slightly larger than that, and then opened the hole. It's basically as difficult as that, which is not difficult at all. And then what happens, and you can see, you know, it scarred it a bit, but you know, like really, it'll work on any machine. It's not specific to this machine. So that that hole has been enlarged for most of the width, so I need to just finish it because I was testing it out yesterday when I realized this will work. And then what happens is a screw will just go in as normal, and once it's screwed in tight, that's not going anywhere. It works perfectly. Then it's a matter of, you can just slide any of these on that you want once they're adjusted. And then you just have to make sure it's exactly where you want it in front of the presser foot. So I'll say, just guess that looks kind of good about there. Then I'll get my little handy dandy screwdriver out, tighten it up to make sure it doesn't skid anywhere. I'll just tighten these a little bit as well since I see it wobbling. But this allows you to move it back and forth if you need. So that you get it in the perfect place. So with that very simple 10-minute adjustment, I am now able to use this machine with a new type of rolled hammer. So all of them, all of the different types of hammers that will fit. So I've just gone on eBay now, because that's the easiest way to get them here for Canada. And just ordered a big pile of them and they'll eventually arrive. So this just adds a whole new level of excitement to this machine. So what I will do is I will show you this in operation in just a moment. Okay, so the nice thing about these hammers is you can actually pull them away, which makes it a little easier to load it up. So this particular one, and I believe quite a few of these are available from Sailrite as well, so you know they're going to be really good quality. So I'm just going to put that in there and get my little stiletto. Now because I've just taken this apart to show you, I have no idea if this needle's in the right place or anything else, but we'll find out in a second. The other thing you can do with this particular one is if you need to tighten up the hinge, just to make it a little more secure so it doesn't move, you can tighten that up as well. It's quite a good design. So from what I can see here, the needle's going in pretty good to where I want. So what we will do is we will hope this works first go, but if it doesn't, you know, I always say in my videos, warts and all. Ooh, okay, I've locked the stitches, so let's see if we can. There we are. So this one, a little bit, and off we go. So there's a bit of, as usual, because it's the first time I'm using this today, I've just come home from work and I'm doing a video. Because I had to replace the felt in this machine underneath here to oil the shuttle mechanism. But when you first use it, because it's not the correct density felt, it does leak a bit of oil. So I've moved you so you can actually see this a little better. So as you can see, I don't have to do a lot, just roll this, but this is I look forward to getting an automatic double rolled hammer so I don't have to fold this over, but it works perfectly well. It's easy, you just have to remember that it doesn't automatically do this on this particular one, but it certainly sells very well. And you can see how easy it is, it just feeds and I don't have to do anything at all except roll this. So it's a marvel, really, how wonderful this is. You can see why people say these machines are great for bindings. You're not kidding, it's pretty damn amazing. And last but not least, put that through there. All the stitches, and we're done. There you are. Thread's a bit dirty from the oil, but at least it helps you to see where I've adjusted it. So the nice thing is that I can adjust it so close to the edge, and that's really good. And on the other side, that's what you see. So once this gets washed, you'd never even see those marks anyway, but this is only a test fabric anyway, but how easy and simple is that?